Hey you guys, I'm Olivia Culpo and I'm gonna show you 5 moves you can do anywhere on the go when you're traveling and you need a quick workout.
You want to take that middle piece of the band and just hook it around with the thumb joint so you can kind of hold on to that. We're gonna go into the P stance. So feet are hip width, neutral toes, you can bring them in a little bit, and then we're gonna go into the P stance, which is sending your butt back and keeping your knees back over your heels. Have that resistance in the band and then take it overhead so you feel the lengthening in the abs here. And then as you come up, you're gonna open up those arms using your back. Yeah. Oh. And then you sit back. So you can think of just opening just outside of your shoulders actually. Like really squeezing from your back, core tight. 3, shoulders down the back. 2, beautiful. And last one.
Perfect posture for everyone.
So P.volve is a resistance-based, high-intensity, low-impact fitness method, and it strengthens, sculpts, and energizes the whole body so you feel lifted and sculpted and long and lean and ready for the day.
My friend Devin Windsor was always talking about P.volve, especially before she was doing the Victoria's Secret show. She always told me about how this workout is different from other workouts because it really focuses on strengthening, but lengthening as well. So that's a huge part of building long, lean muscle.
So we're gonna target the abs, the top of the thighs. So let's point the right toe forward. We'll do the hands interlaced behind the back, and you can kind of lean back into that spine so you feel the front of the body engage. And then when you go to lift your knee, you bring your spine on top of the pelvis and then you tap the toe. Yeah, that's it. And see if you can keep those elbows wide. 2, yeah. And then when you come up, keep the spine really tall.
I feel like I could do this like watching TV.
Yeah. So it's like finding the length in the front of the body and then using the front of the body.
Yeah.
1.
And you can totally feel in the lower abs, which are, those are a really hard place for a lot of people to target.
Yes.
Because you don't want to hurt your low back. A lot of things are on the floor, but the standing protects the low back.
Yes.
It can be really challenging to be careful about what you're eating and your exercise routine when you're on the go. I think for me, the biggest thing is when I get tired and I don't feel like having to think about a lot, I'll just kind of like eat whatever and maybe like skip out on a few workouts. But that's why, another reason why I love P.volve is there's so many moves that you can learn through these classes, and also all the equipment is so portable, so you can take it anywhere.
So let's walk out.
So small.
So we're gonna do shoulders over the wrist, push the floor away, abs tight. Let's pull the right knee into the elbow, hold it for just a moment, and then push out. And then we'll alternate. So left leg and pull it out. Now when you pull the knee in, take a bit. Instead of turning out, you wanna keep it really parallel when you pull it in. So go ahead, pull it in.
Oh, like that?
Yes. But
like mountain climbers.
You do wanna tap that elbow. So see if you can pull. Yeah, there you go. Yes. And then
these are so effective.
Right?
Yes.
And you can think of your abs pulling you
It's like so hard, but so good.
And then the glutes are gonna press out. There you go. Now try one more set each time. So right leg hold, press out, hold it in, press it out, and rest. So tips that you can do to stay in shape when you're traveling would be trying to have your own food available, or what I like to do is if I find myself out eating a lot when I'm traveling is I just cut the portion a little bit and maybe cut the wine, the sugar, as well as see if there's access to a gym in the hotel where you're staying. And if not, finding a workout that does allow you to do it in a smaller space, and walking, going out and seeing the sights, and getting plenty of sleep and hydrating. So let's go into the P stance with those feet narrow, or hip width, neutral, flexing the spine forward, sending the butt back. And we're gonna work just a little internal rotation by sending your right toes internally rotating. Try to get the heel all the way up, and your hips are gonna rotate a little bit. And then when that ball of the foot lands like that, try to squeeze and flex your back glute.
Okay.
It's like you're making a muscle like this, back there. And then use your standing leg to just bring you back, keeping the resistance. So let's try 8 of those. So you're gonna lock the leg out, squeeze the glute, and then bring it back.
It's so simple. Like, this is also something you could do like on a conference call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like, what else could you do?
And you can really work on like rotating a little bit more. You could even add arms, drive forward. So you can involve the upper body.
Helping people help you stay accountable, I think, is really important, so that, you know, because every trip is different. If you're going on a trip that's supposed to be super fun and you're all supposed to be partying or whatever, it's like, if you have a goal that's important to you, you should just tell the people that you're with so they can like help support you in it, and like you don't feel uncomfortable.
So we are gonna work the outer thigh with this piece. So let's tap the toe directly to the side, the right one. And then in your opposite hand, the left hand, you can reach that resistance band. Again, this is a resistance-based piece of equipment. And then from there, you'll balance on that side and you'll lift the leg and hold it and then control it down. So again, going back to that high intensity, it's because we're trying to control the movement and the momentum going up and down. And when you hold it at the top for just a second, you'll feel that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
Also
automatic.
your core, like you definitely feel your core. You're holding yourself up.
Yeah.
Lost in the outer thighs. You can like keep it up there and do like some pulses.
Exactly, or even pull it in.
Pull
That
it
really
in.
gets-
Wrap
gets
it
in
back.
there.
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
I think that all of these workouts are definitely targeting the key areas. Tons of core, lengthening and toning and strengthening those difficult muscles to target, and also just being very specific with the moves so you really tackle those problem areas without bulking them up.
Right, exactly. And because it provides the resistance for you, it just gives you that added awareness. But you can do this whole workout without any of it as long as you're thinking of that moving through water.
Perfect. P for perfect.